Good morning to everyone. In this lecture, EC8691 microprocessor and microcontroller, Unit 5 microcontroller interfacing and applications. In this previous session, you can study the interfacing of keyboard interfacing, LCD interfacing, and also the servo motor interfacing. Now, today we are going to discuss about the ADC interfacing 8051 microcontroller. So ADC interfacing means analog to digital conversion interfacing. This is a simple, we see the ADC interfacing circuit module. Now we are going to study the ADC interfaces. In digital computers use binary values, but in physical world everything is analog, that is a temperature, pressure, everyone, etc. Physical quantities is converted into electrical, that is a voltage and current signals using a device called a transducer, also referred as a sensors. We need analog to digital conversion, that is a to D, to translate analog signal to digital numbers, so the microcontroller can be read and process them. In ADC 0808 allows to use monitor up to 28 different analog input channels using a single chip. We see the simple example of the light depending resistance to catch up the light waves and in converted to electrical voltage or current. These electrical or voltage current to converted to the ADC in the digital computer system to convert the digital signal. So digital signals is based upon the binary values of 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0 conditions. Now this is a ADC 0808 pin configurations. The LST least significant MSB is the most significant digit. In this ADC 0808 or 0809 is a initial functions of it's a 28 pin configurations. The pin number 1 to 5 is a input pin, and the pin number 28 and 27 26 is input pin of 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, and the start options and ECO and the clock functions, and the supply voltage 11 is VCC is a 5 volt, and the reference voltage and the ground positions, and the data inbuilt data is to the interfaces of internally the D2 to D7 data, and the ABC is in out port of the ADC 0808 microcontroller. Now we see the ADC interfacing operations. It usually ADC is a 8 channel 0808 5 volt source. By varying the potentiometer connecting in channel 1, corresponding digital output can be derived on the output lines of D0 to D7. PC0 from 8 to 55 is used to select either channel 0 or channel 1 by giving 0 level or 1 level in the address line A0. Now the PC1 of 8255 line is connected to ALE pin ADC chip. ALE, that is a address latch enable signals, is made to logic 1 to logic the given address through PC0 to select either channel 0 or channel 1. Now we see the complete structure of 8051 interfacing ADC interfaces. We using the 8051 to interface the ADC 0808. In the supply voltage is a 5 volt supply voltage, and the clock signal is randomly to generate the delayed flip-flop in terms of 4 delayed flip-flop to access the clock frequency into crystal oscillator to the microcontroller and the ADC 0808 interfacing. Now what are the steps? The steps to program the ADC. Step 1 is select an analog signal by providing the bit to A0 to A32 addresses, and activate the ALE pin. It need an L2H pulses to latch in the address. Activates the SC by H2 1 pulses to initiate the conversion. Motor EOC to see whether the conversion is finished, and the H2L output indicate that the data is converted and is ready to the pickup signals. Activate the OE to read out OD the ADC chip. The H2L pulse to the OE pin will bring the data out of the chip. This is the steps to conditions for the ADC interfacing. Now these are the ADC 0804 chip. This conversion time varies depends on the clock signals applied to the clock in bin, but it cannot be faster than 110 microseconds. So these pins are connected to the specific functions of chip select, read, write, and clock in, clock out, and the interrupt signal, and also the VCC. So in this session we have to study the complete ADC interfacing of 8051 microcontroller. Thank you for watching this video.